Hello. I'm going to be doing a reading today to get the energy that we're going to be feeling for the next week. One of the things I noticed when I was looking at the astrology is that Mars is going to be in a trine with the sun, and that will be on the 11th, March 11th. And then we're going to have the sun in a conjunction with Saturn. And to me, this is very much about a time to get things done, that trine energy, moving forward and getting things done in place. I would say if you've been working on the project of getting your house projects taken care of, things cleared out of your home, decluttering, there are no wrong turns, right? Number 27 card. I would say this is a good time to finish up those projects. That is a lot of energy, and we are going to be feeling that ahead of time. At least several days ahead of time, and for both of those. So 11th and 12th, the trine with Mars from the sun, and the conjunction of Saturn and the sun, or sun and Saturn, technically. Sun and Saturn. Always the fastest moving goes first. That's just a little astrology etiquette there for you. So let's see what else we've got here. Energy. Ooh, wise. Ooh, two more cards jumped way out. Woo. Oh, yes. They ain't kidding, because you are at the divine Y point. And at first when I glanced at it, there's a card that's similar to this. Oh my gosh, this is just this is crazy for me, because oh my God, I'm so excited. One of the things that will go on with this Venus retrograde is that she started her journey. And the day after she entered her shadow period is what we'll say, on the new moon in Aquarius, she was exactly conjunct the goddess Iris, who is a rainbow goddess. You are at the divine Y point. Emphasis on divine. And the first time I saw just a glimpse of this card, I was thinking there's a card similar to this that says cut away what is no longer needed. And I was like, oh, I kind of wish it would have been that card, because it has little word fear written on it, to cut that away. But then when I saw this rainbow, and I have never seen this rainbow before on here, I never noticed it before, I was like, oh my God, this is that time. And this is a number 33 card. Oh my God. So excited. Oh, there's a bunch here. There's a bunch here. Out of the mess comes elegant order. It's a number 20 card. This is amazing. Yes, there's going to be a mess. It's going to be very chaotic. Don't live in fear in this. The divine Y point is coming. Hold your vibration without fear. I'm an astrologer. I know it's going to be chaotic. Am I afraid of it? No. Because I know that I have people that I trust and rely on, and that will help. When you're together, it's so much harder when you're going it alone. Find your tribe. Find your tribe. Your greatest work is your legendary legacy. This wanted to come out. Number 42 card. Your greatest work is your legendary legacy. And I have been getting the messages that especially the feminine energies are going to be asked to step forward when the time comes. And each individual will get that as a separate message. So pay attention to your synchronicities. Pay attention. Oh my goodness. This Venus retrograde is going to be powerful. And part of that power is the fact that the North Node is going to be hit by Venus 3 times. And Mercury is going to be conjuncting the North Node. It already has once. So getting downloads, you will be getting downloads. You just have to be receiving feminine energy, receiving in that energy. You have to be open to it. So I want to see, you have to be open to it. You have to be open to it. Fabulous. I'm going to put that with your greatest work as your legendary legacy. Yes. Oh my goodness, the cards are strong today. Okay. Just because it did that, I'm going to stop right here and start pulling cards. 6 of Swords. There are no wrong turns. Oh, this is telling me messages right away. You're moving into calmer waters, right? There are no wrong turns, because the thing that you think may be a wrong turn is actually just a detour. It's just a detour. You're moving into calmer waters, and you may be going to a different location, right? This is actually being able to leave a situation, right? With a little help. With a little help. You are at the divine Y point. Wow. Movement. Rainbow. This is the Chariot. It's a number 7 card. It is also symbolizing movement again, but it generally is movement and triumph. It's a very triumphant card, and the reins are actually energy. So yes, you are going to, and 33 and 7, I don't know how much more divine you're going to be getting with some of these numbers, the divine Y point. Things will be happening quickly. You have to be willing to accept change. It may be in the location that you are that things will change. It may be in a different place that you that something requires you to be in a different place. So out of the mess comes elegant order. Elegant order, the Emperor. This is interesting. This is interesting. I'm going to wait to see what other cards come out. I'm going to shuffle this a little bit here because I want to. Oh my goodness. High Priestess energy. I've been doing a class, just started a class on doing the High Priestess energy. And then you have open heart space, open chakra. Okay, I'm going to add these. There are no wrong turns. There are no wrong turns. Just keep that higher connection. You may be going on a bit of a detour. Not to worry. Not to worry. And then underneath the Chariot, you get the Ace of Cups. This is the center of your reading. Keep an open heart space. Open heart chakra can be the beginning of some beautiful relationships. Truly. And then, oh, I have been getting this. 5 of Pentacles. Now I know what the Emperor is here for. Out of the mess comes elegant order. Sometimes when things happen like natural disasters, you think it's the higher authorities that'll be there to help you out. Not necessarily. For me, this card is very much, this is a key over here. She's at this door. And usually that symbolizes like a church of some kind or a higher organization. Like this would be like a head of a company or a head of a country. And this is a worldwide thing, so I'm not being specific. 5 of Pentacles. You cannot rely on whoever is in charge behind that door. And that key may not even be for that door. Sitting there and being in that stuck energy doesn't help anything. I would take the key and go, or just leave everything and still go. It'll be interesting to see what other cards come out, but we've had a major arcana in each row. So that is interesting. So I'm going to shuffle again because the cards are on fire today. 2 more come out. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, I feel like 4 of Pentacles. I feel like there might be some stuck. This is under there are no wrong turns. I think sometimes you might see she's apart from the village, and I'm not really crazy about the fact that she's away from everybody else, but she's protecting what she has. She's afraid. And I would trust your own instincts with that. I think that that there are no wrong turns. You might get in a situation that makes you feel stuck, But then this is coming out. This is the Three of Wands about receiving. You are at the divine Y point. You will receive things in. You just need to trust. This Two of Wands is about asking. Three of Wands is about receiving. Your ship is coming in. She's actually one of those that are like, well, maybe I'll just swim out to it a little bit and check it out. Also, the Emperor would be very Aries energy, and that's Mars ruled. And like I said at the beginning, Mars is going to be in a trine with Saturn. And Mars and Saturn in a trine is actually very good energy. It's I have that in my chart natally. My Mars is at 6 of Gemini, and my Saturn is at 9 on my south node of Aquarius. And sometimes that Saturn helps tamp down the angry words that might come out of Mars during this time. And you have to watch what you're saying during any retrograde, especially when it's Mercury in the North Node and Venus. I think also what happens, which is helpful for me, is that Mars also is like the, when you have an oxen that's yoked and it's pulling things, it's the thing that gets stuff done. Saturn may be the thing that is the yoke, but Mars is what's getting it done. So for me, look at where those fall in your charts. One will be in Cancer. That is Mars. And Saturn is in Pisces. So that is the energy. Looking at those houses in your chart, if you know how to look at houses, I would say that is the energy that's available for you. Let's see what other card comes up here. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. This last row, I'm going to clarify this, because this last row, if you look, it's like there is a tower moment. There is a tower moment coming. Everybody knows this. And it's not higher authority that's going to fix it. Don't get caught up in worrying about it. It is supposed to happen. It is supposed to be happening. Your greatest work is coming. This is on the these were the underside of the deck. These were the messages that came out. Your greatest work is coming. The time for that is coming. Not quite yet, but the time is coming. I do want to clarify this last row because it had all of this energy here. Advice for this last row regarding where's my help going to come from? I think that's the better question to ask. If I can't rely on higher authorities like my company, because companies are changing, AI will do that. So what can I rely on? Messages will be coming in, and I think messages will be coming in is what I mean, and not just from other people, but from guides and angels. What else do you have? Oh my goodness, that's the answer. Working with others. Being each one of these people. There's something that you have mastered. There's something you need to learn, and there's something that you are currently learning, but you need a little bit of guidance. Wow. That is completely amazing. That is completely amazing. What a really, really, really strong message. So what I want to do is I want to use Oracle of the Seven Energies, because we had the Chariot show up. I love the Chariot. I'm a Life Path 7 number. Spiritual. Born in July, the 7th month. So what final message does Spirit have for this? Number 47, which adds to an 11. Sacred reverence. Look at the key. Look at the open heart chakra. The key is there. The heart is there. Sacred reverence. Okay, I cannot wait to see the message coming from this card. This is very, very cool. I love it. Was this like the last? Oh no, it's not the last. And I love the color blue. Of course, I'm a Mercury ruled throat chakra person. Key concepts. Awe for the truth that spirit is everywhere. Inspiration coming through you as a result of reverence, joyful living, exploring possibilities with curiosity, spiritual passion, manifesting from the starting point of the realm of spirit. Looking at the world, do you see all of life or only a limited part? When you look at a blade of grass, do you see just a plant? When you encounter a puppy, do you see just an animal? Well, this is categorizing in one way of viewing the world. It is only a fraction of the truth. It isn't enough. Look closer, and you'll observe the luminosity immanent in these living, sentient beings. If you can allow yourself to take in all the world, including its spirit, then you see the whole. Reverence is an act of deep witnessing, respect, and awe. You experience it when you perceive every being and everything, every plant, rock, and tree, as sacred and alive. You naturally lean into a state of bliss and harmony and a profound sense of well-being. Whatever your dilemma or question, try to reframe your perspective to acknowledge the spiritual. If everything has value, including your most frustrating challenges, would you still ask your question from the same place? Can you regard the other as sacred, thereby erasing the separation between you? Embracing the perfection of how you came together is real magic, and you are tapping into this unity right now. No matter who or what is in front of you, see that person or thing as luminous and your interaction as holy. Then you will know what to do for the highest good of all. And sometimes this is that other person that maybe just not being, I guess, having that difficult situation. It may be what is moving you towards making a decision in the why point. You know what? This person is so difficult and toxic. I have made the decision to say, thank you for this lesson, but my boundaries don't allow this. But thank you for the lesson. I know I need to move on. And that is giving that person their sacred reverence, but taking the lesson. I hope you have a magnificent day. This has been just a very inspiring reading for me personally. I'll see you soon.